Greetings. My name is Mangaleso Nombega. I'm a fourth year medical student. I'm studying at University of KwaZulu-Natal Medical School. So today I'm gonna be speaking about self-confidence. So I'm gonna be. I'll explain to you what is self-confidence, why do you need self-confidence, and where do you show self-confidence. So basically, I got a definition from Google which explains to you what is self-confidence. It says the concept of self-confidence is commonly used as self-assurance in one's personal judgment, ability, power, and etc. One increases self-confidence from experiences of having mastered particular activities. It is a positive belief that in the future one can generally accomplish what one wishes to do. Alright, so basically in simple terms, it's saying self-confidence is trusting yourself that you can actually do something. So however, self-confidence is not arrogancy or being egocentric or self-centered, because I've noticed a lot of people, for example in hospitals, they don't want to be corrected when they do something, and I don't know whether it's because someone is confident or is being arrogant, you know. So when we have self-confidence, it doesn't mean that you actually know everything and you can do all the things. It basically means you know how to do your job. So we all need to have self-confidence. As a human being, you need to have self-confidence. You need to believe in what you do. For example, when the consultant comes and he says clerk a patient, he just take a brief history and an examination, then present to the consultant or registrar or an intern. You need to believe yourself that I can do this, I can do it, I can speak, you know, because a lot of things that most of us lack is self-confidence. You know that someone, they actually know how to do something, but they're just scared to do it. No, there's something you should always remind yourself that yes, he's a consultant or he's a registrar or a super specialist, but they're just humans like you know. So you don't need to be scared to speak and to do something in front of the superior or someone who's more experienced than you. You just need to trust yourself and just take a break, breathe, and then do something. That's how you need to show that you have self-confidence. So I actually want to link to you how does self-confidence link with practicing medicine. There are 7 areas of competency that a physician is expected to have. These are medical expert, a communicator, a collaborator, a professional, a health advocate, a manager, and a scholar. So when I looked, when I was searching this, I noticed that for you to be a medical expert, an expert is someone who knows their job like confidently. You need to trust in yourself. You need to trust in ability to do something. You cannot be an expert in doing something if you don't believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself. That's the first thing you need, is self-confidence. And as a future physician or as a future doctor, you need to be someone who's good with communication. You need to be someone who's good with speaking to people and who's good with listening to other people that have to say, because a lot of mistakes that people make is because they make is to think that just because you're a doctor you know everything. No, that's incorrect. Yes, you are a doctor and you are one of the cream of the crop, or you're a top student in your class, but you need to be able to listen to other people what they say. You need to be a good communicator with your patients, with your colleagues. And then a collaborator is someone who is a team player, someone who's able to work in a team. So you need to be um you need to have confidence in what you do, and you need to trust other people as well. You need to have confidence in other people that they can actually do their job, and you need to let them do their job. That's what it means to be a collaborator. It means to work in a team. It means you understand your role, and you do not you do not stop people from doing their job, but rather you do yours confidently and you let them do theirs, and then you meet as a team and you discuss if you need to discuss. And then a professional, like if you're a doctor or any person who works in a certain place, you need to be professional, you need to keep time, you need to look professional, you need to speak professional, you need to conduct yourself in a professional manner. For people to take you serious, it's you need to be on top of things. You need to know your thing and be professional. And health advocate is simply someone who speaks for other people who do not know how to speak for themselves. And you need to be a manager. You need to be able to manage resources, because a patient can come to you and then they say they have headache and then they need some treatment. You need to be able to know when to say no and know when to actually act on something. And then lastly, you need to be a scholar. A scholar is someone who is consistently studying. So as a doctor, yes, you'll get a degree and you'll go work at whatever place you work, but I need to know that just because you are done with the degree doesn't mean that you should stop studying. You should be eager to learn something. You should attend conferences, anything that's going to improve your knowledge, because once you stop learning, then you won't be relevant to that generation. So coming back, guys, to self-confidence, why do you show self-confidence? You need to show self-confidence when you speak and when you do something. That's the most important thing. When you do something, do it with confidence, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be able to allow someone to correct you when you do something wrong. Yes, you're a doctor and you're an expert, but you need to understand that you cannot be right all the times, and you need to allow other people to be involved and actually correct you. So guys, self-confidence is something we need as students and as future physicians, as future surgeons. You need to have self-confidence. You need to believe in yourself that you can actually do something and you can accomplish something. Because there's no patient who wants to be treated by someone who doesn't know, even if you know something, but if you don't trust what you do, then it means how can the next person trust what you do if you yourself don't trust what you do? So I would like you guys to be encouraged or motivated to actually practice this self-confidence and actually try to build this self-confidence by trying to relax and put on a happy face and practice more something, so that you can actually know how to do it and you can actually do it better. And most importantly, you need to celebrate your achievements, guys. If you did something and you did it so well, you need to take yourself out and just celebrate it. Wow, I did it. That actually builds your self-confidence, that because you know that one day when you fail to do something, you'll actually remember this. Wow, okay, I failed to do this thing, but I remember that there was a day where I actually was able to do it, and then I celebrated it. So it's important that you celebrate your wins as a person. That's also builds your self-confidence. So yes, I'll see you next week, guys. I'll try to upload something about specifically now about medicine. So I just wanted to touch on this thing of self-confidence, that as a person you need to have self-confidence. Have a great week. Thank you so much for your time. I hope this video was relevant and was able to help you improve your self-confidence. Thank you.